Hi, everyone. I'm Marilyn Bradford, and I would like to talk with you about a book. Ta-da! And a book club. Now, why write recovery for you? I've had a lot of people say, Marilyn, I put off reading your book, or I just was like, why me? I don't have an addiction. She said, then I read it, or then I took one of your classes. I was like, whoa, this is not what I thought it was. This is something completely different. And it is. Right Recovery for You is a whole system that's basically beyond what this reality says is possible and not possible with all addictions and all recoveries and all mental health issues. So you're saying, well, really, still, Marilyn, I don't get it. Well, addiction is simply a place that we disappear into because of a sense of wrongness or a sense of anxiety or just not being able to handle this crazy world. So yeah, alcohol and drugs, got it, love it. I was diagnosed as an alcoholic, which I found out wasn't true 30 years later. But so there are all kinds of addictions, like to being perfect, to being wrong, to spending, to food, to being the best mother or the best father. These are all places and spaces, although they're not much, they're pretty crowded spaces, where you go when life seems too much or when there's just like, I don't know, Johnny comes home with an F, or your husband loses or your wife lose their job, or you're like, oh my gosh, okay, I'll go into being happy. You can be addicted to being happy. I'll go into drama, because that's what I do when any crisis comes up. Well, I'd like to tell you something. All of that can change. And what we're going to be doing with the Right Recovery for You book club, and it's also in Spanish, German, Italian, and French, is we're going to be going through different areas of how you can manage this for yourself and how you can change it. Because it's really about you coming back into being you. It's really about reclaiming all those parts and pieces you've cut off because as a child or a little bit later, you needed a coping skill, and that coping skill became however and whatever a person, a behavior, a beverage, something that you took on in order to calm yourself and not have to deal with a sense of being wrong and not knowing how to act. So join us, and actually it's a lot of fun. It sounds crazy, but every time we do this, it's really fun because coming back to you is always fun. I'm really encouraging you, join me and this book club to rekindle that sense of life that you've had at some point, finding the joy, finding the creativity. That's what this is all about. Thank you.